Hello again and good evening, our dear viewers, with me Lana and Farah.
Yes, with a new episode. Today we're bringing to you many interesting topics, starting with 47 Souls, bringing back the Palestinian voice with a new album.
And Janan Samara meeting her fiancé after 18 years in the Israeli occupation forces jails.
Yes, and with our trending topics, we're going to talk about a real superhero.
And finishing our episode with our pleasant guest, Fatima Awad. Keep watching. 18 years since her engagement, Janan Samara holds roses waiting for her fiancé Abdul Karim Mukhtar from the village of Amuria in Nablus district, where he was released after spending 18 years in the Israeli occupation forces. Now he's with his family and his fiancé again. What a commitment for Janan and what a loyalty. Let's see this video together.
شباب لورا عبد خليك عبد معلم شباب عطوه مجال حبيبي يا اخوي معلم عطوه مجال عطوه مجال الحمد لله.
Today is September 30, and Lana will tell us what special events and actions that took place on this day throughout the history.
Yes, we mark this day with many actions starting from 1980 Iran-Iraq war. Iraq aircraft bombing its oil refineries in the Persian Gulf during the war between these major oil-producing nations, with both claiming victory. Let's watch this video together and we will be back. In 2009, Indonesia earthquake of Sumatra. Indonesia island of Sumatra is struck by a 7.6 earthquake which caused hospitals, schools and shopping malls to collapse and cut power lines, telephone lines and causing many deaths. Let's watch this together.
going to talk about Corey Lee and his amazing adventure and amazing story. He went to 7 continents on a wheelchair.
Yes, exploring the world, and not only exploring the world, but also he has blogging it on his website.
Yes.
Like since 2013, he started to blog everything and to have videos and to tell people about his experiences around the world, especially for people who use wheelchairs.
Yes, Corey Lee was diagnosed with a muscular atrophy at the age of 2, and he started using a wheelchair full-time at the age of 4. It's actually very inspiring to see such a guy with these circumstances doing all these amazing things.
Yes, and there is another thing for his visit to Antarctica at the beginning of this year. He saw all the good and all the beautiful things in this white continent. He saw the penguins and saw everything in the sea, seagulls, and he was so astonished by everything. As he said, the sight of this continent or the sight of this was blowing me.
Yes, it's breathtaking, of course.
Yes.
Let's watch this video together and we will be back.
Hey guys, this is Corey of Curb Free with Corey Lee, and I am here at a new trail that we found out from one of the park rangers. He told us about it and said that it might be accessible, so we crossed our fingers and hoped that it would be, and it turns out that it's really, really accessible. So it's a beautiful trail here in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and it's called Little River Trail. So if you're coming, just search for Little River Trail. It's near the Elkmont campground, about a mile from the campground. So easy to get to and a beautiful trail. Just take a look. Yeah, and it's not paved, but it is like very compacted gravel, so it's easy to roll on and pretty smooth. There are a few spots that are kind of like a little rough, but not bad at all. And there's I've been able to go around it so far, so I'm not really sure how long this trail is so far. We just started maybe like half a mile ago, but for this first half mile, it's really been perfect, and I would definitely recommend it. So yeah, check out Little River Trail here in Great Smoky Mountains. See you guys later.
As usual in NBC Journal, we bring to you so many trending topics with Farah. Hello Farah, and tell us more about these trendings.
Thank you, Lana. And for today's trending topics for this episode, a video of a man climbing a tall palm tree and cutting it while sitting on top has left netizens baffled after it went viral on social media. The video, which was shared on Twitter by Rex Chapman, shows a man effortlessly climbing the tree and cutting it off, the top part off with a chainsaw. However, the tree is so tall that it sways and bends halfway. Even the man maintains a perfect balance and clings into it. The video has been viewed over 6 million times and have been flooded with netizens responding to the viral post. Let's watch this video together.
Vergo, te vas a acudir algo bonito, viejo. Ay, Dios santo. ¡Ah! A la verga, compa. No, mo. Oh my god.
A real superhero. Motorists save toddler from rolling down steep road. In a video that is doing the rounds on the internet, a motorcyclist is seen jumping off his vehicle to save a child in a walker from rolling down a steep road. According to local reports, the incident took place in Rincon de la Estrella neighborhood of Colombia's Florencia. CCTV footage shows the man stopping his motorcycle in the middle of the road as the toddler rolls down past him in a walker. Let's watch this amazing video together. The Turkish paratrooper Hasan Kaval posted a video of him flying with his bed at an altitude of 800 meters only on parachutes. Kaval took a short nap on his portable bed while flying before landing again and jumping using parachutes, which impressed the pioneers of social networking sites. When I was a little kid, I always dreamed of flying while sleeping on my bed. If you really want something, I think it will definitely happen. That's what Kaval said. Let's watch this video together.
Önce kaldırıyoruz, yürütmüyoruz. Kaldırın bakalım. Hadi bakalım. Ergun hocam sendeyiz, Hasan hocam sendeyiz. Dikkatli gidiyoruz. Hadi gidiyoruz. Evet, çok güzel. Geldi. Al abi. Tamam. Devam.
Uyuma devam ediyor yani.
Another topic for today, David Attenborough, he joined Instagram, and later, after 4 hours, he has 1 million followers. He's a naturalist and also a TV host.
Yes, he posted a video on Instagram talking about climate emergency and climate change. And the video caught attention very fast.
Yes.
According to Guinness World Record, he, as you said, he had 1 million followers on Instagram in such a long period of time.
A very short period, and now they are like the views are 9 million. Can you imagine
Oh
this?
my God, this is amazing.
Yes, this is amazing. And these videos, it's not only like because the world is in trouble and people like to watch this kind of videos, but he's a very famous and a well-known man.
Yes, he
Yes.
has this kind of, let's say, he has this power inside of him and energy that makes people want to watch his videos and
Yes.
actually follow what he says. He's an inspiration, actually.
Yes, he asks people to stay tuned to see to see more videos
Yes.
on him or about him. So let's see this video together about this great man, and we will be back.
Yes.
I am David Attenborough, and I am 93. I've had the most extraordinary life. It's only now that I appreciate how extraordinary. The living world is a unique and spectacular marvel. Yet the way we humans live on Earth is sending it into a decline. Human beings have overrun the world. We're replacing the wild with the tame. This film is my witness statement and my vision of the future. The story of how we came to make this our greatest mistake. And how, if we act now, we can yet put it right. Our planet is headed for disaster. We need to learn how to work with nature rather than against it. And I'm going to tell you how.
47 Soul is a popular group of Palestinian diaspora musicians wielding a novel meld of traditional Arabic Shabi music forms, scales and rhythms with electronic dance beats. The band's contemporary sound and political message are clearly striking a chord with Arab youth, and Dabka System, a hit track from their new album Semitics, has amassed a mastery over 2 million views on YouTube and takes on many contemporary political issues while dancers are performing the Dabka moves, which is a dance that a traditional dance story that expresses Palestinian national identity. Let's watch the song together and we will be back.
System, we come into town. Pick up your keys. ليه ما بعتلك هسا جاي تلومني وانا من قبلها يا ما حذرت لا بكتبي ولا بكتبك لا بشرحي ولا بشرحك.
Hello again, our dearest people. Today we are super excited to have Dr. Fatima Awad joining us for the second time in NBC Journal and NBC Studios with online interview. So Fatima Awad today will go and tell us more about her story and experience in United in Humanity. Farah, could you tell us more about United in Humanity?
United in Humanity is an organization it's a non-profit organization that aims to help Palestinians and aims to help people under harsh circumstances. And especially at this time, they are trying and doing everything possible to help Palestinians under the circumstances of COVID-19 and coronavirus lockdown.
Yes, and for today we're having Fatima Awad. She's the founder of this organization, and we're happy to have her with us. So hello, Fatima.
Hello, ladies. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
We are so happy to have you here with us. And can you please introduce yourself and tell us a brief introduction about United in Humanity and what you do in general?
So my name is Dr. Fatima Awad. I'm Palestinian, but born and raised in the United States. I'm the co-founder and president of United in Humanity. As everybody knows, United in Humanity is a nonprofit organization. It's based, pretty much volunteers make this organization up. Volunteers from all over the world have joined in our medical missions, which I lead and organize as well. And we have had multiple missions in Palestine and Lebanon, Turkey, and Jordan, and on the borders of Syria. We provide acute medical care, dental care, and then humanitarian aid like food baskets, doctors, nurses, dentists join us, and they provide the care for them. And we provide, like I said, food, clothes, whatever that specific area needs, we provide it.
Yes, and there's another thing. It's also about the donors and giving Palestinian people. It's also about ill people with cancer people. You used to go to Al-Mutala Hospital and you used to give them and give the kids a lot of stuff, a lot of games and toys, and that was so amazing. So tell us more about this story.
Yeah, besides the medical missions, we do a lot of projects. And one of our favorite things to do is to, do projects and events for kids with cancer in Palestine, just because because I'm born and raised in the States, I know how the amazing resources we have in the States and what we can provide these children. And when I come here and I see a sick child, especially a child dealing with cancer from Gaza or from El Khalid, and you see the lack of resources we have here, it breaks your heart. So I try to hold these events multiple times during the year to, do parties for them, bring them clowns, bring them toys, make them feel special. We actually, along with a lot of many amazing donors, United in Humanity, in the Augusta Victoria Hospital, we initiated and built a playground in the hospital.
This is so nice.
One of the most amazing hospital. Yeah, it's one of the most amazing playgrounds in all of Palestine. So I'm really, really happy for that.
It's very nice to hear about these amazing things and activities you did for cancer, for people who have cancer. Yeah. But I want to ask you if you can tell us in depth about the actions that you did here in Palestine to help people under the circumstances of coronavirus lockdown.
So I've been here for about 5 months, and when I came here, I was really in shock. As much as I come to Palestine and I see the issues we have, I was really, really surprised of how much people were desperate for food, desperate for money. They were about to get kicked out of their apartments. They had no money to pay for their electricity bill. They had absolutely no income coming in at all, and they were desperate. And alhamdulillah, we were able to raise funds from our amazing donors and most of them are from the United States, Palestinians in the United States. And we were able to feed people of about almost 200 families in Gaza, in Ramallah, in the surrounding villages around Ramallah, Al-Quds. We gave them food baskets that could last them up to 3 months. We paid for a lot of people's rent. We paid for their electricity, their water bills. We actually gave funds to pay for people's medical care that had the COVID and they couldn't get help to be treated in a surrounding village in Ramallah. And we also helped pay rent and other expenses for a assisted living nursing home here in Ramallah as well. So alhamdulillah, we did really, really well, helped a lot of people in the COVID crisis here in Palestine.
Okay, Fatima, of course, with any experience, you have some challenges. So, did you have any challenges during these experiences with COVID-19 and during COVID-19 and with people? Like, tell us more about if there is.
So, with the crisis going on, of course, there was a lot of challenges. You know, we had to be precautious for our safety and their safety. And so, you know, of course, like, for example, when we were distributing food baskets, unfortunately, we couldn't make it all the way to their house. We'd actually have to, you know, wear our gloves, gowns, protect ourselves. And then, you know, each family got their food baskets right in front of their door. So we were being precautious at all times. There's certain areas during the COVID-19 that we couldn't actually enter. And so that was difficult, but in the long run, there's always solution. If there's if there's a will, there's always a solution. So we found interventions to make sure we help the people that were in need.
Yes, this is amazing. We are so inspired by all the things that you do and all the actions that you take. But I have, let's say, the last question in our interview for today. I want to ask you, if people want to volunteer in United in Humanity, what steps they should take in order to be part of this amazing organization?
So right now we have on October 17th, we have a medical mission planned. And we are going to the Khalil. We're going to use a school, and then we're going to set up clinics in it. And it's for everybody who needs help in those two specific areas in Khalil. So people, what they do to volunteer is usually they contact me on social media, on our Instagram page or on our Facebook, or they go to our website and they fill out a volunteer form. And I'll contact them and we communicate, and you know, we're always looking for volunteers. That's what the beauty of United in Humanity. It's just made out of volunteers, people that want to give back and help.
Yes, Fatima, it's such a pleasure to have you here with us today. And best of luck with everything you do, and which is very amazing.
Yes,
and,
thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, our dearest viewers, for watching us.
Yes, thank you for watching us and keeping up with us on this episode. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next episode, hopefully.
Yes, see you next week.